friend sent me this message the other day and he said half this song is the same sound. And I was like, whoa, you're just tapping on the lyrics to navigate through the song. And I was like, wait, hold up. They've got that same thing in Premiere now, right? I need to try that. So to test this, I'm going to talk a little bit about transactional analysis. Here's my test footage glasses. Cool, demo footage glasses off, editing glasses on. Transcribe. Cool, so how does this work? I'm going to assume for the time being that the transcription is relatively on point. It tends to be pretty good. Edit active text. Let's just delete a bunch of stuff and see if that corresponds. Oh, it does. Oh, that's actually so cool. There's a bunch of little dots here, which I'm assuming is where I've left a big pause. So I've got 1.9 second gap here. When you delete it, it forms a new paragraph, still leaves a gap, but this time it's 0.1 seconds. And if you wanted to, you can delete that as well. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Scroll along here and it highlights the text. That's awesome. Right, we're all set up. I'm going to edit this through as text and then see what the video looks like afterwards. Let's have a look at how it actually plays back as a video. You can either be acting as a child, a parent, or as an adult. So, classic example, you turn up late for work, you fucked your timings, whatever. An adult-to-adult way of dealing with this would be to come in straight away, tap on the boss's door and go, "Oh, boss, I'm late, I'm really sorry, is there anything I can do?" And then hopefully they will respond also in an adult mode and say, "Oh, that isn't good, but thank you for letting me know." And that's good. That would be an example of adult to adult. Let's lose that gap as well. It's quite cool editing and not looking at the waveforms. It's quite satisfying. A negative way of this going would be you kind of sneak in, but your boss, she notices. So now she's seen you acting in a child mode of evasion and not being adult about things. And she might come over and go like, "Hey, this isn't on." So she's then acting in parent mode. And you go, "Oh, but it wasn't even my fault. And oh, there was this thing on the motorway." And so there you'd have an example of two grown-ups. Here we go. So I misspoke a bit there. Let's see if I can use the text tool to just clean that up. Get rid of the silence. An example of two grown-ups talking from the mode of being a child and of being a parent. It's dead satisfying how you can click on a word, hit spacebar, being a child, and it'll play from there. That's really cool, actually. They're always very reciprocal relationships. That's my very brief summary of transactional analysis. Cool. Oh, high temperature. I've never seen that before. This seems to me like something that would be really useful to do your big broad strokes edits. For more minute editing, it might then make sense to go back and edit as a video. But having said that, when I was making a couple of changes then, there were a few bits where I would stumble over a sentence and I could see it written out, like, oh, I said those two words twice, so if I just cut the first two out, and it worked really well. Maybe it's almost like a counterpart. You're editing on the timeline, but you've also got the text just there. Yeah, those words, clink, them gone, carry on. This could kind of change the game a little bit. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. There's a fallen over plant pot.